My name's Ethan. I'm a full-time eBay reseller. I don't have any employees. I thrift all my items. I don't have any special connections. This is all stuff you can do too. So let's go look at these numbers. This is for the week January 13th through the 19th. A little behind. I messed up my last video. I recorded this one already, but I didn't click the record button. So for this week, I had $2,900 in total sales. It came out to a net sales of $1,936. I sold 57 items for an average sales price of $50.93. Pretty good, but that's pretty normal for like the cold weather seasons because we're selling bigger items. So I handpicked a few items this week to show you guys, get you some good stuff right off the bat. So super cool item here. I know it says 200, but I did take a best offer of 150 on this one, if I remember right. I did get this one off of Facebook Marketplace. It is used, but still has good value just because it's such a cool piece. This Polo Ralph Lauren denim jacket, as you can see, with some huge patches. Takeaway here, anything Polo Ralph Lauren, if you're really new to selling clothes, you don't know anything about it, you should probably just look up all the Polo Ralph Lauren stuff you find for a little bit, just to get the ball rolling, build up some knowledge, because there's so much stuff from Polo Ralph Lauren that is good. It doesn't have to be Polo Ralph Lauren either. It can be like, there's a whole host of Ralph Lauren like sub brands and labels. Tons of them are good. So we're looking at the patches, and another little thing on here is this is like the stitching on the chest right here. That's what this picture is. This is called chain stitch. That's really popular with like true vintage kids. Just looks cool. So if you see that on something, especially if it's on like a really old vintage piece, try to look that up best you can. Let's go to the next item. Outer Known jacket. I put this in here because it is a good brand. So this is new with tags, of course, so that helped with the value a lot. If you don't know Outer Known, you want to make sure you know this label. They have some really expensive stuff, really good items in this brand. I picked this up at a Marshall's. It was $40. Wasn't on any clearance or anything. I paid full price for this. I think I have 3 of them, 2 or 3. This is the first one to sell. The retail price, pretty high. I think that's where most of the value came from on this piece. And I did take a best offer of $135. So, this jacket, the M65, this is designed after a vintage military jacket. So if you see a jacket that looks like this, it might not be from Outer Known, but it could still be worth looking up because it could be a vintage military jacket. So, alright, I put this on the list because it is a brand I don't hear people talk about very much. This did sell for full price, $60. John Elliott, to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about the brand. I just know about it because this guy did a collab on some LeBron James shoes a long time ago, back when I was like a sneakerhead. So I remembered that name and I was like, this is really interesting. Good takeaway on this hoodie though. So you can see there's no size tag up here. I like to go check down on like the material tag, and the size tag was down here, and it's just the number 2. If you see men's clothing that uses the number sizing system, that's usually a good sign that the brand is kind of like higher end. It's a little bougie. So if you see like a men's numbered size, you should probably look into it. So yeah, I do really like when the brand tags are kind of minimalist like this, just like really clean looking. I look pretty much every tag that looks like this, I look it up just to make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. Last item here, this sold on a best offer of $60. I put it on here just because it's a really, like, I felt like kind of unassuming. I wouldn't look at this and be like, oh yeah, this definitely has some value. Vintage Banana Republic. Every time I see this tag, which is not often, try to look it up. So this one's not even linen. I'm pretty sure this was 100% cotton. Yeah. So I'll be honest with you, not sure why this is so valuable. I don't know. I guess this style is just in demand. I don't know why it's in demand, but all you gotta know, if you see something like this from Banana Republic, $60. Pretty nice. Alright. Oh, I'm in a random spot. Let's go to the bottom here. Okay. I'm gonna skip through. These are like the worst of the worst sales, stuff they got returned. I will show you these little shorts though. So this is no name brand, but just like nylon soccer shorts, if they have this little checker pattern, pretty good. That's something I'd like selling in the summertime when the sales get slower. I don't mind taking a a smaller profit margin on something like shorts that are so easy to photograph so quick. I also like these little Black Rifle coffee t-shirts. They're always cheap. I pay like $3 to $5 a piece for these. They're usually a bigger size, so they sell for me. Not the fastest, not for the most money, but they've always sold. So let's see, got some more Y2K shorts. This is the type of stuff I sell a lot of in the summertime. Let's say that again. Let's scroll through. This was pretty cool, but it had some issues. There's just like a lot of yellowing on it, but really cool shirt. Little vintage piece. It was made in USA too. Let's see. This is a good one. So I paid up for this. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but so this $27 shirt. I knew it was gonna sell for $27. I paid $14 for this. The reason I paid $14 to flip into $27 is because this had like a 600% sell-through rate for just used Gustin thermal shirts. There wasn't a ton available. I think it was like 1 listed, 6 sold. But yeah, just a really good item. This brand typically makes selvage jeans. They have this system where like you have to like pre-order the jeans you want, and then once it's like funded to a certain point, then they start making the jeans. So pretty good following for that brand. They make high quality stuff, so pretty good. Not a great item here, but this is from a good brand, so I'll make sure you see the tag real quick. Scotty vests. You're looking for their vests. They have a ton of pockets in them. They're meant for traveling, so you can just hold a bunch of stuff. So I've been hearing a lot of people talk about that. You've probably heard of it. This was surprising. These are really old. I think these were in my death pile for like 2 years. So if you can relate, shout out. Well, this is an older Athleta tag. It did have a style code though. I'll be honest, I don't remember which one of these numbers it was. I think I had to try all of them. But one of them, I Googled the number and it pulled up the Maviva jogger pants. So, cool. This Buck Mason brand, this is pretty good. This is just a really basic Henley shirt. So, nothing special going on here. There's a better picture. But it was a 2XL. That was good. I think it was like $5. Sold it for $28. This is a brand, this was decent last summer. I'm not sure if it's going to be good enough this summer. Where's the brand? Let me pull up the tag. Fair Harbor's the brand. They do lined like hybrid shorts, like swim trunks. Usually I will list them as lined shorts and swim trunks. And I'll pay about $5 and they usually sell for like 25-ish. These ones were new with tags, so I was still able to sell them, even though I'm pretty sure it was snowing on this day when they sold. So, let's see. Ermenegildo Zegna, good brand here. I don't pick up most of the Zegna stuff that I find, because usually it's just like a really boring button-down shirt. But I really like the colors on these, or on this, and then it was a linen blend as well. So that helped. Even then though, it's still $30, you know. Like if this was more than $5, I mean I probably would have paid like $9, but I wouldn't have paid a whole bunch for it. I messed up. I overspent on this for sure. I think this was $20 at the Plato's Closet. I didn't realize how worn it was, and when I found it, there was a little string on the zipper here, so I thought it was like new without tag. But it turns out it was just a random piece of thread someone tied on there. I think it was like an accessibility thing, just to make it easier to like unzip. But so yeah, I got fooled a little bit on that. There was actually somewhere on this jacket or hoodie or whatever, but still sold for $30. So I got my money back. The point is though, like people talk about Peter Millar, like the golf polos are not good anymore. And that's mostly true. You need to have like a good print on the polos. But if you see outerwear is still pretty good. And the performance pants, also good. Super random item here. Just happened to find these at the thrift for like $4. Super cool. Some socks with Kobe on them. This brand, Stance, they do a lot of like pop culture reference stuff, mostly on socks. They also make joggers though. I think those sell for about $30. So That's a little logo you can look out for, I guess. Those sold for 33 bucks. Some Lululemon pants. I'm sure you're looking for those. But one thing I look for whenever I'm flipping through the pants rack at the thrift store is I'm looking for this nice smooth button on the front. So, and then if I want to check and see if it's Lululemon or not, because most of the times the tag will be gone, so you can't just look for the tag. If you just flip over, the back side of the button's going to have the logo on it. So there are lots of brands that copy that smooth button, so you will get your hopes. They will get up and then they will get shattered a lot. If this jersey was a men's size, it would have sold for like $100. But since it was a kid size, there was a bunch of flaws too. Like there was like holes in the collar. Sold for $30 though. You know, not bad. I think I paid $3 for it because it was a kid size. So that's nice. This little FootJoy, this is a like quarter or half zip sweater. I don't pick up the ones that are just wool. They have to be a wool shell and then also have the polyester liner on the inside. That's like a wind protective liner. So if you don't feel the liner, you should feel the liner in it. But if you're not sure, just go check on the tag. It'll say liner, 100% polyester. I don't know why I picked this up. This was in my inventory for so long. I guess it sells apparently though. Someone paid full price for it, $30. So this is a good brand if you don't know it. I think Oprah talked about this brand. So Cozy Earth. I'll be honest, like it is soft, but it feels like the type of soft, comfy item you would find at like Costco. I don't know why it's worth so much. The joggers you can sell for like $50 if you find the joggers. So definitely be on the lookout for that brand. Some BKE Tyler's, BKE jeans. If you get them cheap, good item I guess. They do usually sell pretty fast for me. Like I don't have to sit on them too long, but they never bring in more than like low 30s. So if I can find them. You know, sometimes I'll pay up to $9 if it's like a good size, but very rare that I pick them up. Jeans are expensive in my area for me. Got some Banana Republic. I picked these up because these were selvage denim. If you want to know if it's selvage denim, hopefully I have a picture of it. Doesn't look like I do. Never mind, man. I do this all the time. But so this little white stripe on the inside of the leg. Let me see if I have jeans. Hold on. Okay, we're going to pretend that these are jeans. So I'm grabbing the leg and I'm going to flip them a little bit inside out. And then the seam on the side, if it has those white stripes on it. And then a lot of times, most brands will use like a red stitch going up. That is called selvage denim. Selvage denim, made on a different loom. It's known for being higher quality than just normal like modern denim. So that's why people like collect it. They like having it. It's just like a little flex. I don't know. This is a KUHL cool item. This is downfilled. I've sold this vest before. And it also had the same logo on it. Even with that little logo, this one sold for $40. So goose down stuff. I'm always looking for that. Every time I go thrifting, I will look down the side of the whole rack before I start flipping through items. And if I see like a little puffer thing, like if I see these little bubbles sticking out, usually I'll just walk down, I'll go check those before I start flipping through the rack. So, okay, not a clothing item. Very rare that I sell non-clothing, but this is a super thin like trail backpack. This Cotopaxi is a good brand, and it was new with tags. So I have sold this same bag that has this SSM Health logo on it, I think 5 times now. So I already knew it was going to sell for a good amount. And then since these are so thin, they fit in the same inventory bags that I put my clothing in. So it doesn't take me like any extra time to like find it when I'm looking for shipping. So, and it ships out just the same as the rest of my clothes. So I don't mind doing like those types of backpacks. So $38, nice. Got some vintage jeans. Echo is a very like good Y2K brand to be on the lookout for. You want to find the older stuff though. So just make sure it's got like the big baggy vintage kid look to it. I was very surprised this shirt sold for $40. I'm not sure why I listed it for 40. I didn't think that I did. I was really surprised when the sale came through. Yeah, this is just Post Malone tour merch or something. So the print is really thin. It wears off a lot. And then I don't think I even have it in the picture. I think it was worn off on this one. But if you're looking for the size on a Post Malone like merch item, so you have this block of text here. The size will be disconnected from that block of text. It will be like all the way down here where my little cursor is. So I don't know why they do that, but just a little tip if you find it. Another puffer item. Yeah, not much to say here. But if you find Columbia and you're like, I don't know what Columbia is good, a lot of it's bad, just go to the inside tags. So you're looking at the material tag, you'll flip that up, and then this tag will be under there somewhere. And then you're looking for this 6-digit code right here. It's always on the left. So yeah, just punch that into Google. Don't forget to use your quotes, the little quotation marks on there. So got some Peter Millar pants. I only do the performance pants. I don't do like the corduroys. I think if you find jeans though, I think normal jeans would be okay. I'm not sure though. I don't know if I've ever found Peter Millar jeans. Anyways, and I don't think 40 by 32 is a very good size, but these still sold for $40. So that's cool. A Brooks Brothers piece. I don't sell a lot of Brooks Brothers. Usually it has to be like brand new for me to get it, but this was a good item. So I probably would have looked this up either way, but one thing to note, so this came out on a new rack at a Goodwill, and there was like 3 other very high value vests, all in the same size, so I'm assuming it was all from the same person. So you know, like I found like 2 Patagonia vests, a Wellen vest, and then this. So even if I had no clue what Brooks Brothers was and I thought this was trash, I still would have looked it up just because it came out with very similar items in the same size. So I'm just checking to make sure it wasn't like some high-end collector that also respected this brand. Anyways, I went and I checked Brooks Brothers website just to figure out what model this was. I don't think there was a style code. If there is a style code on Brooks Brothers, let me know. I don't remember there being one. So, but yeah. See, silver tabs. Okay. If you don't know a lot about Levi's, silver tabs are one of the easiest places to start. So, this is a more recent silver tab model. There's an older tag that's a lot better to look out for. You want baggy or loose. Baggy would be the best. That's your preferred one. Loose is okay. I think these had good value because, as you can tell, like they are wide leg, and then they had some cool fading going on. So, also for Y2K stuff, the smaller sizes usually are a little bit better in my experience, anyways. Yeah. Here's the silver tab. That's why they're silver tabs. All right. Prana vest. I've been selling a lot of vests this year. I was thinking about that earlier. Like if you go back like a year ago, I don't think I sold hardly any vests. And this year I've sold so many vests. So great item. I don't know why I wasn't looking them up before. So I hardly ever pick up Prana. I don't do it. Under this tag though, there was a little style code, so I just looked that up. Found out it's the Prana Zion quilted vest, and I looked it up and it had good comps. So it sold for $42 pretty quick. I think I paid $9 for that. So let's see, G-Star Raw. I got these out of Plato's Closet. So these probably would have been like $16. I don't know if I had a discount or not on this day. This episode's a little old. I should have recorded this like a week ago. So I don't remember all the details. I'm sorry, but really cool item here. It had like a waxed look to it. I couldn't figure out anything. Like no one else was using the keyword waxed on this, so I wasn't sure. But the big draw here was that it had a buckle on the back. If you see anything with a buckle back, please look that up. Just check. Make sure. Oof. Alright, so I went into this care tag here, and then I flipped to the bottom side, and right at the top of that tag we had the Blade Slim. So that's how I knew what model this was. I'm back. Okay. Whew. I gotta speed up, man. These episodes have been long. Polo Ralph Lauren, new tags. Do I have to say anything else? I sold these for $45. I got these at a Uptown Cheapskate. They were having their like end of year clearance sale, so I think they priced them at $20 and it was 25% off of that. So $15 flipped into 45 super quick. I think this was a same day sale. So pretty good. Very nice. Moral of the story there is don't sleep on the don't sleep on like the consignment stores or the buy sell trade stores. They're typically a little bit more expensive, but when I go and I look at like my spreadsheets, my average buy cost for like Play-Dohs and Uptown Cheapskate versus like Goodwill, it's like an extra $1. It's only like an extra $1, and the items are just so much better. Like, such good stuff. Like, got this next item, same trip, same store, Uptown Cheapskate, Polo Ralph Lauren, little Caldwell linen cotton blend. This did have a cool little like texture thing going on here. Here's a better picture of it. Like, it's slightly see-through, but some of them, I don't know. There's like little lines and stuff. Cool item. This is a loop collar. This is the big part. So, for some reason, this is super popular in Japan. Just Polo Ralph Lauren loop collar shirts. I don't know. So, you'll want to make sure you put camp, because this is called a camp shirt. You want to put the loop collar in there. Caldwell, if it's the Caldwell shirt, you know, you guys get the idea. Some more Buck Mason. Love a good pair of jeans, man. It's nice dark wash. So I don't know, Buck Mason, good brand. Just look it up when you find it. Okay, this was an item. Like, this is from Bugle Boy. I don't think I've ever picked up Bugle Boy before, but this was just a good style piece. Super baggy black jeans. Black jeans are typically more valuable. Baggy jeans are typically more valuable. So you got two good things going for it there. Oh, and it's got the Carpenter stuff too. Carpenter stuff usually good. It's better than just normal jeans. So yeah, pretty cool. Sold for $50. All right, we're starting to get to some of these good items. Y'all remember this from the beginning? New tags. These were $14 at a Plato's Closet. You know, like, hard to argue with that. $14, but you're gonna sell it for $60. Come on. So, anyways, Built. It's an okay brand. If you find it used, you definitely have to look it up. I think even some of the new stuff, you just have to double check, make sure it's good. It's not all good, but there's still a lot of pieces in Built that you can sell. Got some more polo jeans. Got these at the same Uptown Cheapskate where they're having the sale with the other polo jeans. These ones are just unique. A little button fly. It's got like repairs all over it. So, yeah. Sold for $60. Sold pretty quick too. How much is that? I think those were priced at like $22. So, 25% off of that. The John Elliott hoodie. Brand new Area M4s. Got these out of Plato's Closet. New tag stuff is something I do really good at Plato's, because what is it? How do I say this? So Plato's obviously they want to have like on trend items, stuff like that their customers are gonna want to buy. But when someone brings in like a decent brand like Ariat or Built and it's new with tags, even though that might not fit like what the kids are looking for, they're like, okay, this is a quality item. We'll still buy it and we'll just make it a little bit cheaper. So, and then someone like me goes up there, we're picking that up all day. So, good stuff. I got these at a Goodwill. I think I paid $20 for these. So, these have like built-in knee pads. And I know I put motorcycle in there, but they're called iron workers. So maybe there's meant to be like carpenter jeans. So I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I sold them for 55 bucks. So cool. This jacket, it's leather. It's got, I think it's called shearling. Yeah, genuine lamb leather. So anytime I see an item, it specifies like what type of leather it is. Usually that's a good sign. So, and for it to be a brand like Eddie Bauer that people are super familiar with, to have a leather item from that brand, usually a good item. All right, up here to the rag and bone. So usually when I see rag and bone, it's like a pair of jeans, and it's almost always like worth nothing. Like I stopped looking up like used rag and bone jeans a long time ago. Um, I saw this at a Goodwill. It was like 13 bucks, and I was like, like I have to look it up. I've never seen a rag and bone shirt, and for it to be new at tags, I'm gonna look it up just in case it's good. It was good, so you can see the retail price here is pretty expensive at 165. But as you can see, there were some sold comps for like 100-ish. I think like 90 and 100. So listed this for 80, sold pretty quick. So, and it went international, so they paid extra for international shipping and stuff. So awesome item there. All right, vintage Ralph Lauren. These are called, you can call them tennis sweaters or varsity sweaters usually. I'm almost always putting preppy as a keyword in there. I don't know how often people are actually using the preppy keyword, but super cool that there was like a little design in this one. Let's see, if you find like an Izod one that has like cable knits like running down there, and it's like white and green, usually that's really good. So, or Fred Perry. Fred Perry's also good for that type of item. All right, new with tags. Got this at a Player's Closet. They priced it at 40 bucks. It was 25% off, so paid 30 bucks. And like, I don't know, do I have to say anything? If it's 90% off a retail, I'm gonna get it. So cool. $115 sale, and I think I covered these last two items. I sure did. All right, so that's all the sales for this week. You'll probably get the next video pretty soon, since I already have a couple other weeks I can do. So yeah, y'all get this one coming up soon. So I think still like 60 something percent of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you can just double check, make sure you are subscribed, I would appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.